So this is going to be the exact same that I just did, except for the first 6 problems on your worksheet out of 9. Man, we shortened this. We used to give you guys a lot more. So you guys are easy on this one. So for the first 6 problems, though, I gave you lattice points. So I purposely gave you lattice points that I'm going to have to make you simplify with. Oh. So if you notice these little blue dots here, those are your lattice points. So I'll do one example with you, then I'll scroll down to where we find lattice points together. So this first example, so underneath it, I'm going to put m equals, because that's my slope. Now, I find my first lattice point going left to right. Well, I only have 2 provided. Those are the 2 I want you to use. So I come to it, and the first thing I do is I have to count. Remember, slope is rise over run. So my first one is rise. So I count from this first lattice point. I have to count up till I get to my next lattice point. So how many grid lines up do I go?
5,
3, 4. Okay? So I'm counting up 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now my run, how far over do I have to count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, because I'm making you guys use lattice points that are further apart, there are lattice points that are closer together that you could use where you wouldn't have to simplify. However, I want you guys to simplify here. So 4, 6, what are they both divisible by? 2. So what's 4 divided by 2?
3.
What's 4 divided by 2?
2.
What's 6 divided by 2? 3. So your answer is going to be slope equals 2 over 3. Okay?
Wait, what do you get?
I'm just reducing, simplifying. Now, remember, your calculator does it for you, too. So if you type in 4, 6 into your calculator, it'll simplify it for you. All right, let's look at one that we have to find the lattice points. So this middle one here. So we're going to look at the last row, the middle one. So remember, your lattice points are where the horizontal and vertical grid lines intersect. So if you see, they have lots of lattice points, okay? So there's all kinds of lattice points on this line. I can pick to use the ones that are furthest apart, but then I'm going to have to end up simplifying like I did in the first problem. So I'm going to pick ones that are closer together, working from left to right. So I'm going to use this lattice point that I colored blue, and I'm going to use the one that's closest to it. So I don't have to simplify because I'm lazy. So I'm going to put slope, or m, equals. I always find my rise first, so I start at my bottom lattice point and I count up. How many grid lines do I count up?
2.
So my rise is 2. How many grid lines do I have to count over for my run? 1. So what's my slope?
1.
2 over 1.
That's easy.